In limitations, we discover the seeds of creativity, and through stories, we share the wisdom of our journey. This week, we are experiencing a theme of acceptance and transformation within limitations. There's an energy of adapting to the constraints that we currently have and using them as a catalyst for growth and creative solutions. This energy emphasizes embracing what is possible within the boundaries we are experiencing. When we're struggling in this space, there's a resistance to the limitations that we have, frustration, or this feeling of being trapped. And the practice here is to see the value in the limitations that we have, understand that these boundaries or limitations are temporary, and that they are the fuel that fires the creativity to break the constraints, break the boundaries in the end, which help us transform and evolve. We're also really grounding in this storytelling and sharing experiences, time, and this energy is all about exploring and communicating life's journeys through stories or ideas or reflections. It is super stimulating, and the curiosity that it invites others to see in the world brings new visions and new ways of understanding our own journeys. The struggle in this one is an overindulgence in the distractions or superficial experiences. And the tool we can use here is inspiring others and ourselves through meaningful stories, ones that connect ideas and expand perspectives. So this week, we're playing in this balance between the reality of what constraints we are facing, how we can express those experiences creatively, and encourage ourselves to turn these challenges into compelling stories that inspire growth and connection. So, if you'll take a moment with me to settle in to this energy, to settle in where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're being, no matter what's going on in your life right now. Let those things come. Let the distractions in if you need to. Let your little kids interrupt you, or your thoughts pull you away from what I'm even saying to you right now. Just be in the moment for a minute, whatever your moment is. Notice when things come up. How does your body respond to them? How do you allow that experience to move through your body? Is it a thought that makes you uncomfortable and your body tenses? Do you hang on to that tension, or do you allow it to move through your body? There's no right or wrong answer here. We're just noticing. Now I want you to be with me here in a moment to dig into some things that might actually be a little uncomfortable. So prepare your space, your body, your mind for me to come in and maybe shake around a few things, make it a little clearer to experience, to feel into, knowing that the end goal of this is a sense of freedom and creativity. So when you're ready, I'd like you to sit with, or write down, or meditate on what it is you are feeling blocked or limited by in your circumstances. What is creating resistance in your body or in your life? And let's get acquainted with it. If you'd like to make a list, you can do that. If you'd like to just imagine, if you'd like to take some time here and really tap into what this is showing you, feel free to do that. I'll give you some space. Take a moment to settle back in here. It is sometimes challenging to look at where we feel blocked or where we feel limited. It usually comes with an experience or two that contains a negative quality that makes it even harder to address, to sit with, to be with. So I want you to give yourself a moment to shake it out of your body. Let it be seen. Let it be known. Let it be aware that it is there playing its role in the background. but also take in the idea that it's temporary, that it is a challenge that can be overcome, that this experience may not yield the same results as it did last time. See if you can let that tension fall away just for a moment. What we're going to do now is we're going to focus on the distractions that we go to in these moments. What are the things we do to numb or feel better or let go, as in avoid some of these feelings of limitation, feelings of being blocked, or feelings that create resistance within us? Where do we run to feel safe, to feel free, to separate ourselves from the uncomfortability that comes with these things? And I'll give you a minute here to either write down or be with the things that come up for you here. All right. Now come back here for a moment and give yourself as much love and grace and acceptance as you can. These distractions are here to support you and help you move through something that is difficult and challenging. And it's nice to know what they are and how they help you and the purpose that they serve. And this time we're going to maybe decide, maybe not, that's up to you, to do things a little different, to see what happens when you do not choose the distraction, and instead let that uncomfortability fuel a fire inside of you. We might not know what that fire is. We might not know what it is creating. But if you look at who you are, not who you've been, but who you are right now, what you're capable of, what you value, you can kind of get a little hint where that fire, where that energy, where that creativity is going to be poured into. And after experiencing that fuel being poured into something you deeply value, there comes a sense of purposeness and pride and strength and empowerment that fills your soul. So I'd like you to sit in this energy of what it would be like to have the energy to pour into your deepest desires, the journeys you want to go on, the experiences you want to have, who you want to become, but most importantly, what you value. Sit with that for a few minutes and see what comes up.